what's the deal? Oops, covering my mic. What's the deal with this question? How will we know if this is a right angle triangle or not? Well, just because there's no curve doesn't mean that it's not going to be a right angle, right? We have to actually check. Yes, Jules?
Oh, because there is a square.
Sorry, we'll just wait. Yes, but it's asking us, is it a right angle or not? So we have to check. Now, think about the topic that we're doing, Pythagoras, and they've given you 3 lengths. They might not even draw a diagram. They just might give you, here's 3 numbers. Would it make a right angle triangle? It will make it if it fits Pythagoras' theorem, right? So if a squared plus b squared equals c squared, if this is true, then it's a right angle. If it's not true, if it doesn't fit, then it's not. How do I know out of these which one is A, B, and C?
Because A and B are the right angle ones.
Okay, and what if I just, so you're right, A and B, we are assuming that if it's right angle, it would be these two. What if I just said, would this be a right angle triangle? Which would be the 2 lengths that make up my right angle there? Yes, the lowest 2. Why? Because the longest side is always the hypotenuse, the C value. Excellent. I don't need an echo. All right, so we're going to check if it is a right angle. So we're going to suss the A squared plus B squared. So 5 squared plus 6 squared. Grab your calculator, please. You should be able to work that out. 25 plus 36. Yeah?
Miss, do you want us to write this down?
I think you should. So, are these the same? Are they the same?
No.
61, 64, they're not the same, so therefore this is not a right angle triangle. And get used to it. I don't even want to write right angle. I don't even want to write triangle. Short, sharp, shiny. How we're going to do this. So Jules knows, if the rest of us are stuck, one of the first things that I would do is get rid of the white noise. What does that mean, to get rid of the white noise?
All the white stuff.
All of the excess stuff that's not necessary. So really, this question is just, that's distractions, red herrings. And the giveaway sign, they should have said it was all the same. So it's an equilateral triangle.
Oh, that's easy.
Shh. Now, Jules is saying it's easy, but, Neil, what's going on? I don't even have a right angle triangle. Pythagoras is all about right angle triangles, and there isn't one there. So how are we meant to do this? Make one. How can I make one?
Put a line down.
Exactly. I'm going to put a line right smack down. Shh. Right smack down the middle. Shh. And so now what I'm looking at is that's 84. I want to find this length here. Do I know this length? But why, Zara? But why? 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 But why? You are correct. It's going to be half of 84 because this is what these little lines mean, all the same. 42. Thanks for that, mystery student who did that. Excellent job. So what we're saying, and it's x equals that, so just make sure x equals 72.75. You double check. Is it less than the hypotenuse? Yes, so you know you're right. Cooper, Neil. Focus. Have we finished? It asked us for the area, and I guess I'm pushing my luck at the end of the day. You getting this down? I'm pushing my luck last lesson on a Friday to ask you, who remembers how do we find the area of a triangle? times what by 2? Area. How many squares inside? Do you remember? I'll start it off. Base times height divided by 2. Shh. So it depends on what your teacher taught you. I like to say a half base times height. If your teacher said base times height divided by 2, they're the same thing. What did you prefer, Matisse? Don't remember at all? This one? So I will use that one then, my friend. So we'll use area is base times height divided by 2. Do we know the base of the triangle? All the way across, it's 84. We now know the height. We've got this height. That's what we just worked out. Thank you very much, Jules. 72.75 and divide by 2, and there you have it. Okay, so doable, but thinking about some of the tips. If there's lots of pictures and whatever, break it down. Boys, pop that in your calculator there. One of the issues is how do we square this? So if you're looking at question 2E, you've got lengths of triangles there that have mixed fractions. Are we watching there, Ems? Yep. So how do we enter this into our calculator? Because you might do everything the right process, but you enter it into your calculator incorrectly, and then we're in strife. So the first thing is you must have brackets. Okay? Right? Please, I just want to get it out. The other thing is you cannot just use your fraction button and then stick a number in front. That will get you the wrong answer. So, can you see in your fraction button right above it? You should see this little... Can everybody see that? Sienna, can you find that on your calculator, please? It's above your fraction. So in order to do that, you have to push your shift button first. So you got to go shift and then you get your mixed fraction. If you don't do it that way, you'll get the wrong answer when you enter in. So now I can go 32, put my little arrow in, 2, 3, close my bracket and squared. I'm just making that up. I just made up. I don't know what numbers are on you. Well, I do, but I don't want to do the exact answers that are on your worksheet. Okay, if I wanted to then add in another mixed fraction, again, bracket, shift, make one up. What do you want to put in there? 29. And, I don't know, 5 over, go 11. Squared. Right? So, it's exactly the same stuff that you were doing. It's just know how to use your calculator. Okay? Because Pythagoras is so simple, that's why we can squeeze in some of these other little skills.